sure to check out our new items for 20. In the afternoon of Tuesday, June 9th. Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to Rochester Regional Stadium, home of your Man City FC Mayhem. We're pleased to have you all at our pivotal NPSL North Conference matchup as we welcome Duluth FC to Rochester. We hope you thoroughly enjoy tonight's game. Tonight is Rochester Youth Soccer Association night with more than 3,000 youth in the Rochester area playing spring soccer with them. RYSA is among the state's largest soccer associations. Founded in 1975, RYSA offers year-round playing and training opportunities for youth players ages 5 to 19. Find out more about them at rysa.org. Tonight we've also teamed up with the Gift of Life Transplant House in an effort to collect much-needed household goods for families living at the house while awaiting, undergoing, or recovering from organ transplant surgery. Thanks to all who donated. Now let's meet our starting lineups for both teams. First for the visitors from Duluth FC. Number 4, Vladislav Margolin. Number 5, Ryan Tyrer. Number 7, Cordell Hill. Number 8, Santiago Garcia Castro. Number 10, Dana Kowaczek. Number 11, Sean Morgan. Number 16, Julian Lukumi Villegas. Number 24, Soro Wakabayashi. Number 25, Joe Watt. Number 29, Liam Moore. And in net, number 44, Jan Hoffelner. The head coach for Duluth FC is Joel Person. And now, let's meet the starters for your Med City FC Mayhem. Number 4, Nicholas Idapoulos. Number 5, Andrew Wilkinson. Number 6, Ignacio Mia. Number 7, Tiernan Talbot. Number 10, Mirad Mulic. Number 12, Francisco Neto. Number 16, Javier Mia. Number 20, Nicholas Raisler. Number 23, Finlay Bloodworth. Number 30, Claudio Repetto. And keeper for the Mayhem, number 1, Nate Levy. Med City FC's head coach is Neil Cassidy. Assistant coaches are Mitch Amundsen, Frank Spaeth, and Isra Perez. The officials for tonight's game are Victor D. Morales, Zachary Johnson, Eric Wood, and Wesley Costa. And now for the singing of our national anthem. Tonight, Samantha Gibson of Rochester will be performing. Samantha has been involved in local community theater productions for the last 4 years and is going on her 5th year directing the winter musical at Century High School. Please rise and take it away, Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. Special thanks to players from Rochester Youth Soccer Association for serving as the ball kids and the mascots for the players tonight. We'll be asking all our area youth clubs if they would like to have players and teams participate as mascots this season. If your team would be interested, please contact Med City FC. Good evening and welcome to the Rochester Regional Stadium for tonight's big matchup between Med City and Duluth. Med City FC taking on the defending NPSL North Conference champions in Duluth FC. Last season, the first game between these two teams in Duluth ended in a 1-1 draw with Med City FC scoring on a late free kick. The Mayhem played with about 10 men for more than an hour that game after an early red card. And in the return to Rochester, Duluth FC scored a scrappy goal in the 97th minute of the game deep into injury time to grab a 1-0 win and ultimately the conference title.
So Med City on the hunt for revenge this evening. There's been some bad blood already between these two teams. As we mentioned that matchup a year ago, Med City was at the top of the standings when Duluth stole that game on this field. And some of those bad feelings have carried over into 2018, the second season for Med City football. Med City in their sharp new home uniforms, the navy blue uniforms sponsored by Subaru of Rochester. They'll be going left to right on your screen against Duluth in the road whites with the blue sleeves. So far this season, Med City 1-2 in conference play. They lost on the road this weekend at VSLT 1-0. And that comes a week after the victory last Wednesday night against LC Aris here on this field. Med City won that one in convincing fashion 5-1 and lost their conference opener at Minneapolis City 3-2. So Med City definitely wants a win tonight. Otherwise, they will be working from behind for much of the season. As they get the first touch, Claudio Repetto has that one go over his head. Kept in by Tiernan Talbot. A little different starting lineup tonight as well for Med City. Ignacio Mia, the first time we've seen him this season, along with Tiernan Talbot. Nacho Garrido was on the trainer's table to start things off, so one of the big contributors for Med City, likely not in tonight. Matu Passo's also getting some work done earlier, so he will not be part of the action here this evening. Med City preaches depth. They like to think they have it. Now they have a chance to prove it. Calvin Tiki Apollos trickles out of bounds, and Duluth takes their first possession of the match. On the near sideline, Duluth sending it in. That's Julian Lukumi Villegas. We had some number issues for Duluth before we got here this evening, so hopefully we've got that all squared away for you here tonight. After the whistle, Francisco Neto will send it in and send it across the field. Long hooking kick over to Nicholas Reisler. And a whiff there by Jan Hulfelner. Popping that one up high. Now it's Medat Mujic, far side, having it batted away by a defender from Duluth.